Hello guys and welcome back to Minecraft Adventures. In this episode we're gonna be, we're gonna be doing the sign challenge, but before we do that, I want to give a huge shout out to a couple of people. I want to give a huge shout out to Failure Smoosh, Naomi D, Knox, and Shelby M. Failure Smoosh donated $10, Naomi D donated $5, Knox donated 69 cents, I like where you're going with that, buddy, and Shelby M donated a very generous $35. Thank you guys so much for generating money to me. Generating? What the fuck am I saying? For donating money to me, that means a lot. It is getting dark, that's not good. But thank you for that, that helps in more ways than you know, and I am getting close to 20,000 subscribers. I am excited. And also, before I end that, huge shout out to a Noah. I hope your arm surgery went well and that you are recovering. Very bad with words is Dylan. So the user that won the sign challenge in the last video is a user by the name of Ser N Id Ip I T. There we go. The user's thing was note to self. House is here. So now I'll always know that when I walk over here, my house is here. So I'm gonna try and do another, pretty view. Another sign challenge in this video because you guys seem to enjoy that. And that makes me happy when I notice that you guys enjoy things. So we are gonna do some things. And by some things, I mean like cook some meat, make some tools, all that good stuff. I gotta get working on my house again. We might do that. I don't really know. We're gonna be doing some stuff. Who knows? Let's see. Cook. Thank you for cooking. You're very good at cooking. Give me that. I want to eat the meat. Give me that. I want to eat that too. Okay, so anyways, I asked you guys what you would like me to talk about in this video. In case you do not know, you can go to the Facebook link in the description and get in on all this action. I like to frequently ask you guys questions and stay in touch with you. And also, I reactivated my Twitter account a couple weeks ago. I see a skeleton over yonder. And I am beginning to use it more. So if you are one of those people that hates Facebook, for whatever reason, I don't know why you would hate Facebook, but if you do hate Facebook, you can now go to my Twitter, which is also in the link below, and I will be using that. I'm going to be doing specific Facebook stuff, specific Twitter stuff, for the random Sunday videos, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Now, okay, let's break it off into 2 stacks. That way, we can get more bang for our bucks, Zors. Yeah, so anyways, everyone was asking me to talk about, actually let's cook some meat and then bring it with us. Everyone's been wanting me to talk about music, how I got into it, how I come up with songs, all that kind of stuff. Now, right off the bat, I want to thank all of you who actually enjoy my music, because that makes me so happy to be able to put music out and know that you guys enjoy it, because it is something that I honestly very much enjoy. Music is a very huge part of my life, and having you guys enjoy it is just fantastic. So, let's create a few things real quick before we get into that. We need some more sticks. Stick. A few more. Stick. Also, we need to do this. I wonder what I'm going to be doing with a sign. So, let's put this up. I am slightly congested for various reasons. That makes it sound like I've been doing weird things. But yeah, anyways, with music, oh Jesus, I didn't know I had that I did not even know that. Okay, but with music, I kind of started, or let's just start at the beginning. When I was, I don't know, very young, that's a good one, Dylan. You're letting everybody know. Anyways, when I was I've been into music ever since I was a little kid. Music's been a huge part of my life. I've been able to, I don't know, it's just something, if I listened to it, everything would just become better. You know, in a sense. I'm so good at explaining things. Oh god. Spiders can climb walls now. I am so terrified of life. I need more More wood. I don't have enough wood. I need a lot more. Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna make that but yeah, I've been, you know, into music ever since I was little. I didn't play an instrument. I picked up the guitar when I was, how old was I? I was 9 or 10, but I didn't really, you know, I didn't really play it. It was just like, I saw my mom and dad like playing guitar, and my mom, oh, hi there, spider dude. How you doing? How you doing, bitch? And also, guys, I will be downloading mods and stuff, you know, like Mow Creature and trees and shit like that, but I have not had time to do it. I've been very busy with working and college and no girls because girls don't like me, so go figure that one out yourself. That can't be too hard. But anyways, I have been into music for a long time. I love, you know, just I can sit down in a room and listen to music for 24/7 because I love it. Let's kill this creeper. So I picked up a guitar when I was 9 or 10. I don't really remember. I used to go to church all the time. Around that age, you're probably going, but you're not a Christian. What is this, BPL? Well, the thing is, I was, you know, my parents kind of, you know, brought me to church, and then I was just like, well, this is what I do. I believe in Jesus, and I don't have anything against people that believe in Jesus. I just personally don't. But we can all get along. We're still friends. It's all good, happy times. I'm trying to figure out where the next sign challenge is gonna be. Anyway, as I was saying, went there, and my mom and dad were whoa, Jesus Christ! That's kind of ironic that I'm talking about Christianity and then what in the fuck, dude? That was, holy shit, that was the worst lag I've ever had in this game. Okay, creeper hunting is apparently bad for your computer. All these fucking animals need to go fucking die. Sorry, I've had a very weird day that requires me to cuss all the time. So my mom and dad were, I don't really know what they were. They were like children's pastors. I don't know. They taught some kind of children's Sunday school thing. It was at this place where I used to live in Kingsland, Georgia. It was Hidden Treasures, something like that. Don't really 100% remember. Don't really care to remember. And yeah, they were into that, and they would play guitar and sing, and I was like, you know what? I really like music. I want to get into this. So I like picked up a guitar, and I didn't have the patience to go very far with it. So not too much happened. Give me that biatch. Biatch. Sorry about the random lag. I don't know why it is doing that. This has been running perfectly fine, and now it's like, you know what, Dylan? We're not running fine anymore. But I picked the guitar up at the age of 9 or 10, and I started to play that, but I kind of gave up after a while for obvious reasons. Because you know when you're 10 and 9, it's difficult to do things by yourself unless you have a parent pushing you, and then when they do that, you end up not even liking what you're doing most of the time. So I'm kind of glad my parents didn't push me to do that, or else I probably would have ended up hating music in general. I would have been like, oh man, I don't want to do this. My parents are Really, phone? Phone. Leave me alone, phone. Random phone call is random. As I was saying, you know, when people force their children to do things, they usually end up hating it, which is a bad thing. Shut the fuck up, phone! Shut up! I hate you so much! Anyways, as I was trying to... Oh, I can't stick to a topic tonight. Hi, Doc. Hi... Oh, jeez! Let's see if I can... Wow, I'm impressed with myself that I did that. God, that's one ugly house. It'll get better, trust me, guys. I promise. It'll get better. Probably not. I don't really know what's gonna happen. Some shit's gonna happen. Let's go down here. I feel like exploring. Derp. Derp. Derp, bitch. So, yeah, and I didn't play a guitar again for a very long time. And the way that I learned with guitar is I haven't really had any lessons in music. I took a piano class in my first year of high school, the school that I met Tyler at. Hi, random workbench. I took that, but the teacher, oh god, Oh god. Anyways, not an amazing teacher, kind of terrible. Yeah, I'm so good at saying mean, hurtful things, but it's true. I remember coming down here a very long time ago. Man, it's been a lot of videos. Anyways, what is with this random... Okay, anyways, sorry guys about the random lag. Sorry I can't stick on a topic. Today's been a weird day. Anyways, what was I saying? I took those lessons, but it didn't really teach me anything. It was just like, here's a C note on the piano. Here's a D note on the piano. And I didn't retain any of that, because that was like the worst music class ever. That she showed no interest in it. She could barely play the piano herself. That would be very awkward if she was watching this. Yeah, that would be very awkward. I don't really care, because honestly, if you're watching this, I don't like you. You are a horrible teacher. Okay, thank you. Oh, Dylan's saying things that are on his mind. Today's one of those things where you just say things. You know, you say things that you've been wanting to say. You just get it out there. If only I could... just say, I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, so yeah, I did that, and I stopped with those because, as I was saying, she's a horrible teacher. Probably still is, because she wasn't very good at the piano. You know, she kind of just taught out of the book, didn't really know what she was doing. It was kind of like, oh, I know what I'm doing. Why don't you pay me money each week to barely teach you anything? Yes. Anywho, I did that, and then around the age of 15, when a little bit after I met Tyler, we were like, hey, let's make a band! You know, everybody wants to make a band when they're a teenager. They're like, if I make a band, I could become famous. Well, when you're not very good at the guitar and you're very bad at making music, it's most likely not going to happen. I will show you guys a song that Tyler and I made, the first song, or not the first song, but one of the very first songs that we made, and it is horrible. See, I think a lot of people, when they talk to me, they're like, hey, what program do you use to make music? And I'm like, I use Ableton, but it doesn't really rely on the software you use. It really just depends on your imagination and if you're enjoying what you're making, but no one really seems to retain that information, which makes me sad. Anyways, guys, you do not need a specific software to make songs. You could just have a little crappy keyboard in your room and you could make music. That's all you need. Be creative. That's what it is when you make art or music. You just think outside of the box. Don't try to stick to rules. Don't go and be like, oh, I want to make a house song. Let me go to WikiHow and figure out and just follow these instructions on how to do it. That's not fun. Just start playing something, and then what do you think should happen next, and just keep going on with it and have fun. Don't let any rules or restraining stuff hold you. Restraining, wow, I'm good at words. You know, if you're making like a house song, or if you're making, you know, an indie kind of rock song, and you're like, oh man, I want to like put this random techno part in there, but that totally wouldn't fit because I'm going for this genre. Who gives a fuck about genres, okay? All it matters is if you are enjoying what you're making. What I do when I make music is I don't sit down and I'm like, oh, well, I know people want to hear this kind of music, so I'm gonna go out of my way to make it. No, I literally just make songs that I want to hear. I also make songs when I am terribly depressed, or if I am, you know, happy or something. The happy ones are much rarer than the other ones. Oh god, I feel like I'm on ADHD, hyperspeed drive, syndrome, dog, home, house, apple, cat, man. I don't know. As I was saying, if you're making music, you don't need fancy software. You don't need anything but your imagination. And your first song is most likely going to be horrible. It is most likely going to be very bad. And don't worry about it. Because if you enjoy making music, just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Don't care. What I do when I make music is I go, okay, today I feel like I'm gonna make something. And I don't just go in and start playing random things and try and make music. I hate when people say, just keep practicing, just keep making songs, even though you're not enjoying making that song. Just do it so you can get better at it. Don't do that. Do not do that. That is stupid. That's not artistic. That's not making art. That's not enjoying what you're doing. Because if you're doing that, you're just like, oh, I'm doing this to increase my skills. It's becoming work. Oh, this is horrible. If you're making music, make music because you want to. Wait until inspiration hits you, because I know a lot of people are like, oh, don't wait until inspiration hits you or you're never going to do it. I always wait until inspiration hits me, and because I love music, inspiration hits me quite a lot. I have so many ideas for so many different songs so many times throughout the day. I don't stick to a specific time where I'm like, oh, well, I guess today is Wednesday and it's 3 o'clock. I'm gonna go work on just my music for an hour. No. I work on my music whenever the fuck I want to work on it, whether it's 3 in the morning, or whether it's 9 a.m., or whether it's at school. I will literally just crack out my little thingamajig that has apps on it, and I'll be like, alright, I got a piano app on here, I got some other apps, now it's time for me to go and freaking create stuff, because I get so many ideas so many times throughout the day to make songs. And I know I make a lot of songs that aren't popular. I mean, you know, my techno ones, you know, or they appeal to more people, but I like to make more emotional. I don't really give a shit about if people are gonna be like, oh, this isn't gonna get on the radio because you actually have, you know, a lot of feelings put into this song. We only like songs about whipping hair and sex and drugs and alcohol and autotune. And I don't mind autotune, to be honest, but when it comes to music, I'm kind of a snob because a lot of people out there that are making money today as a musician are horrible. Black Eyed Peas. What the fuck is that? I am sorry if you like the Black Eyed Peas. There is nothing artistic about that band. Because when their album The End came out or whatever, I don't know, the one with boom, 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 it was like, what the hell, man? They even admitted, they were like, we just want, ooh, did I, holy shit, I found something. They admitted they were just making a song, an album to be catchy. That's what it was made for. It wasn't made because they were like, oh, I want to be artistic and I want to show people how I feel and I'm making these songs from my heart. No, it was like, I want to make money. I don't really give a shit about music in general. Just want to make money. That makes me so sad. Because every... when you're younger, you listen to music and you're like, okay, well, this sounds pretty good. I guess I'm gonna try and make music like this. And most likely you're listening to the radio or something and you're like, oh man, these guys are so talented and they care so much about their music. No, that's bullshit. You think Kesha's out there being, oh man, I put so much soul and heart into my music. Read a song about waking up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. No. No. That's terrible. That's horrible. That is the worst thing I've ever heard. And people probably are like, why are you so harsh on these music? You must be jealous of them because they're so much more famous than you. And oh shit, I ran out of my pick. That's kind of bad, isn't it? Oh, well, I guess we're trekking back. Sorry, guys. Hope you forgive me. Anyways, you know, I hate it when people go, oh, you must be so jealous of them because, you know, they're rich and famous. You're jealous. No, I'm not jealous. I think they're fucking stupid. I think the fact that you auto-tune your voice because you can't sing and you make all this money off of stupid, repetitive, horrible music that doesn't do anything except promote idiocy. The fact that when you're younger, so many things influence you, and you know you think, oh man, it's so cool to do drugs and you know not respect women and be like, yo, give me a blowjob behind the dumpster. No, no, it's stupid as shit. I fucking hate the music industry. It's so horrible. Everything about it is terrible. I don't care what it is. Even like Korean pop is terrible. You're probably going, Korean pop, banana pie lord? What are you talking about here, buddy? Korean pop is catchy. It's catchy. The lyrics are fucking shit. I'm sorry. I am going on the biggest rant I have ever had on there because music is something that I take very freaking seriously. Anyways, also have had a very bad day. Okay. Oh! Hi, random lag. Why do you keep affecting me oh so badly? Hi. Okay, we're gonna go back down one more time. Oh, Jesus, I don't even know how long this video is gonna be. I'm just gonna keep going. Oh, God. I want to go to PAX East, by the way, guys, but, you know, I randomly putting this in here, but the money that you guys have been donating, it goes, you know, oh, jeez, why are you lagging like a bitch? The money you guys have donated is going, you know, towards mic, equipment for better recording, upgrading my computer and all that stuff, but you know, it has also helped me with college, to be honest. the money that you guys have donated has helped me so much. I'm not. A lot of people probably mistake. I don't know. They probably think that I'm rich-ish. I'm really not. I'm not at all. If anything, we are probably below middle class. Probably. It's pretty bad. The line of work that my dad's in and some other various reasons, we don't, we're not rich. Everything that I have right now, I have basically paid for through the donations of you guys, which is amazing. And a lot of people were like, oh, you hate college so much. I hated college because, one, it was a waste of money and we could barely afford it. And two, is because, I was in the wrong line of field. I didn't want to do business. I want to do graphic design. I want to do something more artsy because I'm an artsy loser. But as I was saying there, you guys have helped so much. I have been able to actually pay for some of my college, whereas if you guys wouldn't have been donating and helping out randomly just because you're like, oh, you're a cool guy, I guess I'm gonna give you some money because I think you're cool, which is amazing, by the way. It's helped so much because I would have probably had to, go a semester, take a semester off, and then continue this on and off. You know what, phone? Go kill yourself, please. I am trying to talk. But you guys, YouTube really has changed my life. I'm supposed to be talking about music. I will talk about this more when I hit 20,000 subscribers, which I probably will be soon. Huge shout out to Sly Fox for being amazing and actually, being nice. He is such an amazing guy. Just a lot of people on YouTube. They're really nice. Honestly, if Sly Fox, you're actually still watching this, which I highly doubt you are. I thought you just, I don't know. I thought you wanted to talk to me to, I don't know, gain more subscribers or something. Then I found out you had more, and I was like, why the hell are you even talking to me? Because people usually aren't that nice on YouTube. They usually want to use you. And am I getting like really bad lag or something? Anyways, back to the music, and I'll rant more about other things later. Oh god, I'm on such a rant today. It's been such a horrible day. Anyways, music. 16, 15, 16, Tyler and I started our band. Terrible, terrible music. And then, we kept making music. I slowly got better at the guitar. I took no lessons. Everything I've learned in music, I have just learned. I don't know, just from myself. Self-taught, I guess that's what you could say. Everything I've learned through Ableton, through creating songs to specific, chorus, verse, chorus, specific ways that I like to do it. Everything I've done myself. I try not to stick to a specific thing. We are right above stuff. Oh, balls. Oh, balls. Oh, balls! I hate you so much, you fucking... I don't even know where I was! I don't... Oh, man, that sucks. Oh, God, that is... Oh, jeez, that's terrible. I have an emotional breakdown here. Music has helped me out through a lot of times, to be honest. Music has helped me through major bouts of depression. Just listening to it, trying to create my own stuff. I'd always get so frustrated when I would make music because when I was younger, I would be like, I don't know how this song should go, and then I'd go listen to someone else's song and I'd try and, follow the pattern that they went with it. And then, I think about a year and a half ago, I just realized that there isn't a specific pattern that you stick to. Unless you're specifically trying to get a radio hit, which I fucking hate all the songs on the radio. When I make music, I literally I get an idea, I start to play it, and then I just go with it. I don't think about a specific pattern. I don't think, oh, I should have an intro that's less than 13 seconds, have a verse, then a chorus, maybe a pre-chorus, then into another verse, then into a bridge, then back into a final chorus, possibly an altered chorus. Is that a spider up there? That's a something. I don't think about that. Because honestly, when you're making music, or if you're making anything, if you're drawing, if you're just doing anything, don't try to stick to anything specific. If you're making, like I said, if you're making a house song or, you know, like a little indie rock kind of song, and you want to put something in there, and you're like, oh, if I put this in here, people are gonna think it's weird. When you're making music, you shouldn't even care if it's gonna be weird. Make music that you want to hear. Make music that you enjoy. Because if you're making songs that you can't listen to on repeat constantly, there's something wrong. I love every single song that I have made and I have put on YouTube and showed you guys, and you guys have been so amazing with the support, and 90% of you leave good feedback saying you like it or constructive criticism, which is very helpful. And then there are some people who are jackasses that say it sucks and then don't leave constructive criticism. That is my problem. If you're going to say something sucks, at least give a reason. Constructive criticism, that's all I ask for. But when you're making music, don't try to stick to anything. Just come up with something, listen to it, and then just go with it. Don't think about, should this go into a verse? Should this be a chorus? Just do whatever you want. It should be, when you're making music, you should feel like you're in a world where there's no constraints. You're not restrained. I think I totally messed up on those words there. You're just in this world, you and your music, and you're making it. You're making it into what you want to hear. If you want to hear a song that starts off really slow and then builds up into something just completely different, go for it. If you want to have a song that's very sporadic, almost like, IDM kind of music, go for it. It doesn't really matter what you do, as long as the song you're making, you are very happy with. It might not be the greatest song, but if you indeed are enjoying your music and making it, other people will too. And of course, if you just keep doing it, you're gonna get better. And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, well, I want to make a song. If I use the program that Banana Pylord's using, I can probably make songs just like his. It's a little different than that. A lot of people, when they first get into music, they use already constructed loops. And what by that I mean is just a melody. Where if you're making music, you should make all of your own, and you shouldn't use pre-constructed loops, because that's just stupid. Please God, don't use that. That's not even fun to make. Make all your own drum tracks, make all your own bass lines, make your own leads, your guitar rhythms, melodies, all that stuff. Just do it. And if say you might be, oh geez, oh god. Why am I getting random lag? Sometimes I get no lag, sometimes I get tons of lag. That's weird. Anyways, probably gonna end it here real quick. Sign challenge. We need a sign challenge. Let's wait till the sun goes up, then we'll do it. How about that? That sounds great. That sounds absolutely sporifatafalaka-naka-maka-maka-maka. I lost my sign. God damn it. Balls. Give me that. Bitch. I would have been so pissed if I didn't have it. Okay, I am still mad that I died. When you're making music, just make a song that you're going to enjoy. Because if you enjoy your song, most likely other people will too. And I know with the most recent song that I released, Miserable, which has actually a lot of meaning in it, but most of you don't know that because you don't really listen to it. It was an extremely simple song. But the thing is, when most people, when they listen to music, they're either like, oh, this has to be catchy and upbeat, or they're like, oh, it has to be very complex for it to be a good song. No, it doesn't. I don't care what you say. A song does not have to be complex to be good. It doesn't have to be catchy to be good. As long as you listen to it, and you can take something from a song, and it's not something as idiotic as whipping your hair back and forth, it is a good song. And that song holds so much meaning in it that I could not even express all of it in words. That is the one thing, when I make music, I am able to say things that I would never be able to say, even though I am not literally speaking these words, even though these words come out as actual music. It is a way that I can, in a sense, keep myself sane and happy. It is very weird. I don't know if anyone else is like this. Most likely they are, because no one in this world is really unique. That is how I deal with a lot of things. Because when I have really bad insomnia, and I'm usually up very, very, very late. And I don't mean like 1 in the morning. I mean way later than that. Sometimes I don't even sleep. It's just I have a terrible problem of when it's very late or very, very early in the morning, whatever you want to say. I usually remember things that made me very, very sad. Very sad. And I have a problem with depression. I've had a problem with depression for many years now, albeit it has gotten better because I've learned to control my emotions somewhat. They still go off the hook sometimes. But I usually create songs when I am very sad. Very, very sad. Very sad to the point of doing a very stupid thing that I could not reverse, which has almost happened. Once, maybe twice. But that is for another story. I hope I gave you a little bit of insight into music, how I kind of got started. I know I went off so badly, but that's besides the point. We are going to do a sign challenge right here. This could be like Banana Shaft. If someone leaves Banana Shaft, I'm not picking it. Guys, don't forget to thumbs up. You can leave a random comment for the sign here. And, thumbs up the ones that you think are good. That makes it so much easier for me. Thank you guys so much. I love you. I really need to go render this video. I think this is a very long video. I hope it's not. Anyways, man, bitch, get out of my face! Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you all for the donations. Thank you all for subscribing. You guys have literally changed my life in so many ways, and when I hit 20,000 subscribers, I want to make a very personal video explaining exactly how YouTube has changed me and how amazing all of my fans are. So thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm gonna punch the shit out of that duck. Thank you guys. I will see you on the next episode. My name is Banana Pile Lord.